Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm going to be doing a little cleaning on my friend's Glock 44 that is in 22 caliber. She had just purchased it, and we went to the range, and she was having a lot of failure to ejects, failure to feeds, and come to find out she didn't do anything in terms of lubricating, cleaning, or anything like that. Just literally bought the gun, called me up and said, hey, I want to go shoot, and we went and shot. So, I was telling her, one of the big things you need to make sure you do is you need to make sure you properly lubricate your firearm, even coming straight from the factory. I know I never really liked the lubrication stuff that they put on there. I always find that it works better for the firearm to have a really good cleaning and lubricating that first time before you actually shoot it. So we're going to be doing that. We've got wife behind the camera. I've got this big old kit over here that I think I did a review on before. And I got some Hops 9 lubricating oil and some Hops 9 Gun Medic Lube Quick Fix. This will be probably what I use at the end when everything's all said and done to actually lube it up for her. Because everybody likes lube. Here's our firearm. Obviously, it only comes with 2 magazines, and they're right here. But for my safety Sallies out there, it's empty. So, quick demonstration on how to disassemble your Glock. As you can see, the trigger is pulled, so it is to the rear. You're going to take your hand, thumb, back here in the back, 4 fingers up on top, slightly take it back, push down the pins, and push forward. That's easy peasy. You're going to take your spring out. You're going to take your barrel out. And there's your 4 pieces. Now you can see in here, there is lube in here because I got some lube at the range to try to make it work better. But you can see right in here, that copper looking stuff, that's the original lubrication from the manufacturer. That's the big thing that I'm going to try to work on getting rid of. So I'm going to take my handy dandy toothbrush. Toothbrush is one of the greatest items to have in any cleaning kit. Spray some of the lubricating oil on it. And scrub, scrub, scrub. Scrubbing is your friend. Now, some people say you can put too much lube on it. Some will say, oh, there's too little. You personally just need to find your happy medium in it and go from there. Okay. Now, another handy dandy thing to have, which I don't have.
What do you need?
I need Q-tips. Oh, no, they are. Q-tips. They fall on the floor. Q-tips are another handy item to have because they allow you to get into those nooks and crannies and get all the gunk that might be built up. Any carbon, excess oil, things like that. And get it all out. So you can see I'm getting in all the edges here and whatnot. Getting all of that gunk out of here. Right. Okay, got that. I'll take my barrel, kind of give it a good little scrub down, hold it up to the light. I doubt you can see in there, but there is nothing in there at all. So I'm just going to use the Q-tip, wipe down all the edges. The nice thing with this barrel is that it's so short and so thin, you can just use a Q-tip to kind of wipe it out. Big thing you want to pay attention to is the feed ramp, which is this ramp right here. If you get any gunk on it, or it's not properly lubricated, that's where you'll get a lot of your double feeds. Double feeds, if you don't know, is when you try to get 2 bullets to go in the same hole. Doesn't really work all that great. You got your spring. Spring doesn't really need a whole lot unless you did a ton of shooting. Just kind of give it a quack. Just give it a quick brush, and you're pretty good on it. Now on the actual frame itself, it actually looks pretty darn good. Just going to kind of give it a quick little brush out. Everything here. Same thing. Use a Q-tip. Q-tips are my favorite item to have besides a toothbrush. Actually, I think I like Q-tips better, even more than I like my toothbrushes, because it is a multi-purpose cleaning tool. All right. Looks pretty darn good. Okay. Now, that's quick and dirty to make it quick and clean. All right, so I got the little quick lube here. You can use this. You can use like just like the thicker oil or whatever. There's not really a whole lot of places that you actually really need to lubricate on the guns themselves. For me, what I personally do is I do right here at these middle pieces, right here in the back. And you just put a little drips. A little bit goes a long way with these. You just kind of move it back and forth. That allows it to get all everywhere. And as you can see right here, it's already really good in wet. You know, we like wet. We like it wet. We like it wet. Again, just put it in the back here. And then just let it just go down. You can see the ones on the outside here, they're doing a little race. And I'll just let that stand there for a second. Take my barrel, a little drip right there, a little drip right there. Okay. All right. Now we're going to reassemble the gun. Barrel. Spring. Slide. Now that everything is together, you want to work your slide. The reason why you're working the slide is you're getting all that oil back and forth. Okay. You're praying you're not hurting your wife's head too much. Now, one moment please. One of the great items to have for guns in general, but 22s especially, are these little snap caps. And what these are basically dummy rounds, so that you can put them in your magazine, and you can pull your trigger. You don't have to worry about that you're damaging your firearm. So, let's open her up. Get these out. You can buy these off of Amazon. As you can see, there is no primer or anything like that. This is all one solid piece. And they are marked dummy. Now, okay, so I've got the rounds in here, chamber it, and now I can pull the trigger and I'm not worrying about damaging the firing pin. Slide it, the round ejects. Pull the trigger again, send that thing flying, and so on and so forth. Those are a good training aid as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick cleaning. And you got any questions, please let me know. Appreciate everybody's support. Appreciate your views, your comments, your likes, your shares. To my members, I really appreciate it. If you have an extra $1 and you're willing to help me out, please do so. Please consider doing a membership. Don't forget, check out Mitch over at ColoradoBushcraft.com for handmade leather and wax canvas goods. I'll leave a link down below for Bill Melton's GoFundMe. Keep your prayers going. Crazy Scotsman is doing an AR-15 build, and along with the GoFundMe. I'll leave a link down to his video about it also. And yeah, that's about it. So talk to you guys here later.